Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is T, and welcome to Afro Polymath. So, I have a little bit of a treat for you. Ditaola, the bones. Rakgadi wa ntoya. Hey, we've heard that quite a lot. So, I decided to go and share some of the aspects of traditional doctors. And fortunately, the licensed traditional doctor that I worked with on the previous video agreed to do this for me. And yeah, I'm going to play a video or a recording of him using his bones or the Ditaola. And the reason why I want to show you that first before I explain how the bones are being used or what basically they are or how to understand them in different types of interpretations. He does not use common or just ordinary Setswana. He uses my language, yes, but in deeper terms, in poetic terms that I cannot even translate. And believe me, I am a professional translator of my language, and I have translated quite a lot of documents in my life. I have not only done that, I have also transcribed. I have done quite a lot of work in my language, and I'll even leave a link to my Fiverr account at the bottom on the description page so that you can see that I've done this work before. But it's just impossible for me to translate what he's saying or to subtitle what he's saying. The most common interpretation in South Africa, as much as I'm concerned, is in different languages, which basically is your dad's sister is bewitching you. I mean, you go to these people and you ask for help. You explain some of your problems. Well, you don't explain shit to them. They just tell you what's up. And sometimes they just make up some of these things. But either way, I don't have any level of disrespect because I do respect these traditions. I do respect these practices that we've had for thousands of years. And I'm just trying to explain or show you how they work, and so you can decide for yourself whether you want to believe them or not. I mean, you've seen movies, Mr. Bones and a bunch of other shits. So yeah, without wasting any time, here's the bones, Mr. Bones.
Ditaola tse di leng teng fa ke moremogolo, ke jaro, ke kgatsana, ke makgadi, ke nku, ke pudi, ke thakadu, ke tshwene, ke tau. Mo ditaoleng tsena re di kry-a mo diphologolong tse re di tlhabang ga re etsa mesebetsi. Segolo thata moremogolo le jaro le makgadi le kgatsana ke tsone tse di buang di le 4. Tse dingwe tsa bo dipudi le dinku ke tse o di tlhabang ga o etsa mesebetsi, di tswa mo diphologolong tseo. Ga taola ya mosadi e lebeletse ko botlhabatsatsi e bong makgadi, ra re e mabona mantla ga ramphatlha tsatsi sa ka se go bona ko hatolantsweng ke bone senyane mpe la malane la la diatla mme re le matlokobala mpa e le mo runthutwana ruthuthwana. Ga e le moremogolo o emeletse ra re tshuku di eme tsatsing tsebe tsa yone ke moruti. Ga e le jaro o ntse ka lenaka, o ntse ka lerumo, ra re silumi manka la bokone kgotlha maila di a bolola pudi tsa ra namane di gana tsa namaiso mme tuludi ya tlhaba thamaga.
So, you've made it to this point. Thank you so much for getting to this point. I wish I could shake your hand. The bones are pretty much type of objects that could defy or explain in terms of odds. The bones work in this way. When he throws them, number one, the first thing is each bone has a prior meaning. Each bone comes from a different animal. And each of those animals have some kind of meaning or some kind of belief system around such an animal. Even such a bone have a belief system as well. Not only that, the direction in which the bone will point also have a different meaning. If it points to the left, it says something else. If it points to the north, it says something else. If it points to the south, it says another thing. If one bone is next to another animal's bone, it means something else as well. So only he can interpret all of those because he's been taught to do that. He went for months, if not years sometimes, to be initiated into the practice that he has. And only he can understand what the bones mean because it is all spiritual to him. The second part is interpreting the bones may be different from one person to another or from one traditional doctor to another. The most common interpretation being as I've said multiple times. And it's also very important for me to explain to you that he's a licensed traditional doctor. Not only that, but the bones that he uses, all bones that require licenses and documents, he has all of that. He's a licensed traditional doctor and has been so for more than 10 years. years. I have known him for pretty much all my life. I also want to explain that he had to set up on one of the rooms in his house a place where he could demonstrate this for me. So wherever you see him demonstrating all of these things for me, it's, or for you guys, it's not where he practices. It's not the house that he uses for his practices or ndombayahe. To be fair, I don't go to traditional doctors for my problems. I don't. However, this is a common practice in my culture and it's misunderstood, and I believe there's quite a lot of movies out there that have been done on this subject, Mr. Bones being one of them. And it's very important for me to explain this aspect of our cultures and religions or traditions or whatever you want to call it. Not only did he take the liberty of showing me the bones in a camera, but he also later explained, with risk, that he knows that there's 3 huggers out there and animal huggers out there who are going to be pissed for seeing a lion bone, but because he showed me the documents and everything, I decided I'm not gonna hide the bone, and it's very important that I explain that. The most common interpretations will always lead to fights within families, and that's all wrong. We shouldn't be actually doing that. We shouldn't be falling for all these lies. Lawyer is one of the oldest interpretations, and fortunately the traditional doctor that I interviewed or that I worked with on this video is not one of those. He's a legit traditional doctor, and I hope to work with him in some of the videos that I'm going to feature in the future. And thank you so much for watching. Please stick around if you want to learn more about traditional or African myths and religions, and please hit the subscribe button and the notification as well, and hit the like button as well. Leave a comment if you will. I might do another video. If I haven't done the 10th video, you can make a suggestion of whatever video you want to see. I might even do that, but I already have a list of the videos that I want to do for this specific miniseries. However, if you want me to touch or cover something in the future, please say it in the video sections, and I'll give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.